a share food distribution program for juvenile hall. This man follows, I think, some exceptional people who have been presented this award in the league. Steve Largent was our first winner, Gill. Anthony Munoz was our second one. Mike Singletary was our third one. And Reggie White of the Eagles was last year. Ladies and gentlemen, how about a big hand, please, as I bring Mr. Gill Byrd up here, please. Gill. Well, that's appropriate, really. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a great deal of pleasure to present the Athletes in Action Award to Mr. Gill Byrd, who truly is one of those very, very special human beings. Congratulations.
Thank you, Brian.
Great to have you here.
Thank you. First of all, I'd just like to thank each and every one who was involved in Athletes in Action and helping to bring this point about today in my life. This is something that is extremely special to me. And I'll start getting choked up here if I don't watch it. And I feel it's an honor, and I'm really humbled by this award. What I'd like to talk about briefly to you about this morning is just I'd like each and every one in here to answer the question, before you leave here today, who you are. Who are you? That's something that when I was growing up in San Francisco, I often wanted to answer that question. If people ask me today who I am, who are you? I would say Gill Byrd. But they didn't ask me, what is your name? If someone asks you again, who are you? Would you say I'm president of a large company, married to a certain person, work for a certain company, have certain awards, certain titles? When I was young, growing up in San Francisco, that question became more apparent in my life because I was confused. At the age of 13, after growing up in a church, the one thing that happened to me, my father put us in a black Muslim school. And for those who aren't familiar with the Muslims, at that time, there was a lot of hatred preached. All whites were blonde-haired, blue-eyed devils. Now, my best friend at that time was about as blonde-haired and as blue-eyed as you're going to get before we went in there. I'll never forget Donald Bachman. I used to play with him every day after school. And I was confused because I said Donald would never hurt me. But after a year in the black Muslims, some things happened, things changed. Elijah Muhammad died, Wallace D. Muhammad came in, made a lot of changes, and my father took us out. Well, at that point in time, I was just confused. I said, I know that there's a God. I was confused. How do I get to know this God?